You'll need 3 smokes and 2 molotovs for A. First smoke, find this tile on the ground that's got the chipped bottom left corner. Line up straight in the center of the tile, one to the left of it. Aim at the bottom right corner of the gate, and just left click throw. Don't move at all. That will block that off and let someone get into pit. Not the guy through that smoke though. Guy from pit will line up with this broken tile right here. Wait for the smoke to clear. Aim at the blue plus sign thing. Running throw. Let go as soon as you cross out of the shadow. That will block the right side of the cross. There is no way to completely block the cross with just one smoke. And someone else line up this corner along with the corner of the garage door. This one doesn't really need to be all that precise, just be in the general area of these broken tiles. And aim at the bottom of the bracket for this sign. Running throw. And this one will block off the other side of the cross. Here's what both smokes at the same time look like. Aim at this corner of the car. And running throw. That will completely Molotov off the car position, and anyone who might have been here will have to peek. Once you get on site, line up that corner and that corner. And then line up with the top of the window. Aim right in between the window and the other building, and stand still and throw. And that'll block cat. For B, you will need 3 smokes and 2 molotovs. First smoke, line up with that intersection of the shadows. Then aim at the bottom of the paint on that wall, at that same height on the wall back from it, and stand still and throw. Second one, just be somewhere on that plank, and aim at the chip in the paint right there after the B sign. Next one, line up so you can just barely see that corner of the arch, and then aim at the next paint chip down at the same height as the previous one, running throw. So these 2 smokes will create a wall that lets you cross onto plat. Well, the previous one is going to block most of plat. So you can't sit behind the box while that smokes up. You just won't be able to see. And then all 3 at the same time from plat will look like this. Pretty much have to be here just to be able to see anyone who's pushing from tons. And once the smokes are up, the molotovs that you'll need, jump straight onto that box from these stairs coming out of tons. And aim at the bottom of that chip in the paint. And throw the molotov. That will spread onto car and, again, just burn whoever might be there. Other molotov. Aim just to the right of the bottom right corner of this window, running throw. And that's going to burn pretty much all of the back corner of sight except this strip here. Line up with that little gap in the shadow right there. Then aim at the bottom of the pole all the way on the left. Go off to the right just a little bit. Jump throw. That's going to land right there. And if someone's trying to sit back here with an op and watch cat, it's going to block their view. Same lineup on the ground, but don't aim off to the right a little bit. Go off to the left a little bit. Jump throw. That's going to go right in between the doors. Smoke cat. Line up with this plant right here. It's the tallest one. Then aim at the top of the bracket holding the light onto the building. Running throw. That will smoke cat. And for lower, go right in this corner. And aim at the second pole from the right, at the top of it. And then the same height on the first pole. Jump throw. And for CT, line up on the edge of this rope, and then that chip in the paint, and stand still and throw. And that will probably leave a little bit of a gap right here. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to have someone just do that right before you peek.